States are reopening just in time for Memorial Day weekend. It's the first holiday we will celebrate since the lockdown went into place. But it raises a lot of questions, not only about people's health, but also about whether people will actually practice social distancing guidelines. Sean, are you planning on re-engaging?
I mean, I'm going to go to the supermarket, I'm sure, at some point, which I've been doing already. I don't know that we're going to do anything that is that different. I mean, we would if it was normal. I'd go to the pool and take the kids out, but stuff's not open. And I don't know how comfortable. So, I mean, I think we will do things. We will go for a walk. We'll go to supermarket. But that's kind of the stuff we've been doing the last couple weeks. I feel like, doing stuff in group settings is probably going to take a little while to ease into. And so that's a little different. How about you? Are you planning on going out?
Yeah, I think a little bit. Same thing. Maybe some walks, nothing too insane.
But nothing that you're doing different. I mean, there's stores that are open up that you're like, hey, I got to rush.
Right. Normally think of Memorial Day, you exactly said, pools are open and it's it's summertime almost. But all 50 states are essentially open in one way or another, maybe step or phase one. But people are starting to go crazy. I want to show you some things out there. Like, people are literally freaking out. A guy shot somebody at McDonald's because he told him that he wasn't practicing the social distancing guidelines. An employee was shot. I mean, this is extreme. And then at Waffle House, a guy shot a cook.
It's not.
Yeah, it's serious, but people have been pent up, I guess, too long. But a cook was shot at Waffle House by somebody who told him, we're not going to serve you unless you have on a mask. So he shot him. I mean, makes sense, right? And then this at Target. A person was told to put on a mask by an employee, and they start fighting. There's a little video to show you, and end up actually breaking the employee's arm.
Oh my God.
And then this lady at a grocery store, they tell her to wear a mask, and look, she gets extremely violent in a grocery store. And here's the crazy part. They're not social distancing at all, because now they're all attacking this lady. And I mean, it just brings out the question. Some of these employees now are being forced to be kind of these social distancing cops.
I think, first of all, like, the idea that you're shooting anybody, especially for telling you to do something that's preventing, not only your safety, but the safety of those around you is insane. But when you walk into these stores, they're privately owned. If you walk into a Target and they said, this is what you have to do, I mean, it's like no shirt, no shoes, you can't come in, right?
Yeah.
But this is like no mask. And I get it. Like, they have a right. We've talked about this all week. There is no liability protection for them. So they need to do everything to protect themselves from the jerk who walks in there and sues them because he found some lawyer to take it on. I mean, that's what I still think we've got to be focused on, is everybody's freaked out and we're not going to be able to re-engage until we get this liability thing figured out, because all these companies are scared. And if they ask you to do it, do it. I don't get this. And definitely don't push back about them, or don't go to the store.
Yeah, and you make a great point. And now, not only are people concerned about maybe getting COVID-19, but what is going to happen in these stores? Are they at risk for being shot? Are they at risk for having their arm broken if you're a staff member? I mean,
but also, they need to be protected. But you got to use some common sense, people. Go out there, put your mask on, socially distance. It's the right thing to do. And if it's the rule of the store, then follow it. But the last thing we need to do is re-engage. I keep watching these videos of people gathering and they're all grouping together again. I mean, this is what's going to cause the problem to sustain if we don't do the smart things. It's one thing not to open, and we've gotten past that. We need to open a lot of these things, but we need to show some personal responsibility if we're going to do it.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. One of the interesting things that I have seen in just the last week is the shaming that's going on. I was in Target and there were some people without a mask and everyone was just gawking at them. And even myself, I was thinking, you really should have on a mask. It's not really fair to everyone else. But just think about it. We've entered a completely new phase in our society.
Yeah, it was funny. I picked up some groceries last night and there was this couple with a small child and none of them were wearing masks. And, a month ago, you would have never thought anything of it. And now I'm looking, kind of staring at them, like kind of judging them. Where's your mask? Where's the kid's mask? Don't you care? It's literally been a few weeks and we're already entering this new idea of what someone should and should not be doing. Obviously, it wasn't required to be in there, but I'm thinking to myself, hey, I don't need you breathing on me.
Yeah, exactly. And it'll be interesting to see how long this goes, right? Because obviously everything is just fresh and new. We're opening and people feel a little timid and uncomfortable, just like you and I said. We don't know when we're really going to feel like we want to completely engage. But how long do these social distancing guidelines stay in place? How long are people asked to wear masks? I honestly think it's probably at least until the new year. I can't imagine that it's anytime
you're going to have this
soon.
potential flare-up in the fall.
Yeah.
And so I mean, masks are going to be kind of the new cool thing. Like, how many masks do you have, what color?
Yeah.
New York Times did a whole story on Nancy Pelosi's fashionable mask.
Oh, yeah, because she matches.
That's important.
Well, I just saw too that Apple is trying to come out with a device on the Apple iPhone that even with the mask, there's other ways that they can detect your face.
Oh,
I actually hope.
I know, because now the facial recognition doesn't work.
Yeah, it stinks.
You look down at it and it's like doesn't recognize.
You have to remember your password. Actually,
You got to get those masks that recognize your face.
Oh yeah, they have that where it actually mimics your face. That's actually might be scarier.
Oh.
All right. Well, we hope that you guys have a safe weekend out there and wear your mask. Coming up, Dr. Eric Edwards is here. His startup company was just awarded millions of dollars by the government to start stockpiling pharmaceuticals. You'll want to hear what he has to say. And later, it's our meme of the week. Stick around.